What do you think, here?
Yeah, here works. Hot. There we go. Hello. I think we need your help. Things are looking bleak.
Yeah.
Not the weather. No. 6 years ago, we did a to-camera video where we, outlaid the plan for making live sketches, and we've done it for, 6 years. And in that time, we've never really had to ask you directly to fund this, but the time has come, I'm afraid. As YouTube, it's a very fickle thing, isn't it? Things were going well until about September, then this happened. And as a result, sponsors aren't as interested.
We can't really drive home enough how much our normal forms of income have just kind of disappeared, really, can we, over the last 5-ish months?
Yeah.
Our YouTube earnings have, halved? We've had basically, up until the last couple of videos, basically no videos since August, sponsors since August, which is bad.
We went from, being like pretty good with sponsors, every video would have a sponsor, and seemingly they did quite well.
Well, this is it. I mean, the reason why we haven't had to ask you up to now is because we've been lucky enough to be able to keep the channel running on the earnings from sponsors. It's paid for all the costumes, it's paid for hiring tanks, it's paid for hiring venues, it's paid for, getting people in our videos, which has been fantastic. It's paid for us to have like a decent salary. Yeah. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Obviously, we're not some sort of YouTube millionaires, otherwise we'd just retire at this point.
I drive a 20-year-old Honda Civic.
There you go. But we were happy enough where we were. We were doing something fun. Well, we are doing something fun. But it's suddenly become the last 5 months that if we have another 5 months like that, we're going to be packing up shop. Yeah,
we've been losing money for ages. So we come to you, our wonderful audience, for the first time in a long time, to say we need to move this entire thing over to funding from our audience. Otherwise, we are going to have to stop in not that long.
I mean, just a quick run through, to be fair, we should probably do actually what is on the website. I mean, as much as hopefully some of you, just the idea of keeping us going might be enough to be able to consider spending a £5 a month or so on us.
Yes.
At the moment we're getting blog posts out. I'm trying to get one of those out every sort of week or two, depending on what we've been up to. They're normally sort of 1,500, 2,000 words a piece, little sort of article with some pictures and some lovely sort of updates on what we're up to. We've got vlogs on what we're doing. We've got, at the moment, we've just uploaded a 25-minute first part of our Ukraine trip. There's outtakes and behind the scenes from all of our most recent videos. Discounts for merch, those of you who'd like to buy some merch. If it gets popular enough, we'll look at doing things like meetups.
Yeah,
there's opportunities for being in videos, for helping, name a character in a video or create a character in a video if you want to be crazy and give us way too much of your money. There are actually some lovely things on the website which, however this goes, we will continue doing. That's like the one thing that I think is safe to say. If YouTube suddenly has to become a part-time thing for us, the website is not going to become part-time. You're giving us your money and you will get what we promise you on the website. You will still get updates, you'll still get all the behind-the-scenes stuff. If we're making less videos, we'll find new content for you on the website. We'll get together and do stuff just for the website. We will make sure you get your money's worth on the website. As I know some of you have paid annually, and we have a commitment to you guys who've paid for the next 12 months.
Yes.
And I'll be damned if you don't get 12 months worth of content. And same for anyone else who signs up now for 12 months. You will get your 12 months of content. And if there's stuff that you think, hey, if they were offering this, I'd sign up to the website, tell us what it is. Because the website is a fluid thing, right? Like we want to keep it evolving. So if there's something that we could do for you that would make you go, yeah, I'd give them £5 a month or £10 a month if they did that, tell us, and we'll try and do it. We want to give you what you actually want from us, because otherwise you ain't going to give us your money, right?
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say.
The crazy thing is, I think we're like 100 members away. If 100 members sign up, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, if we just had 100 people pay us at the, frankly, and I don't want to dissuade you from paying us at the higher ranks if there's stuff you like, if we had just 100 people on the lowest rank, that would cover both of our salaries a month. That would be able to afford us any locations we want to hire that aren't like crazy going to America type stuff, shooting tanks, but normal type stuff that we like to do, the occasional tank, the occasional vehicle, getting other people in it, probably buying costumes we need.
Yes.
That would do it.
Yes.
That would be able to keep us just going at like a level where we are now.
And that's fine.
Any more than that, and we could start doing some crazy stuff. We could do some of our bigger productions. We could do more of those. More locations, more people, more vehicles.
I can't thank those who have gone to the website and pledged to keep this going enough. Thank you so much. As with the merchandise, it's really, really bloody helped. The website makes £500 a month around there.
it's getting toward £5 a month. So like it's
That's
doing
pretty good.
a chunk of one of our salaries now, which is it is definitely helping. But obviously, as you say, if we've got any chance of continuing further, we do need some more help from you, if possible.
So go there, check that out, and enlist to hopefully keep this going and away from YouTube, because relying on that is difficult.
I mean, we've heard the stories probably over the years, the amount of people who've come into sort of hardships in YouTube. But I think, as you said, we have been lucky. We've managed to do this for 6 years, and we haven't had to just come and ask you for money. Yes, we've pushed our Patreon and the website a few times over the last 6 years, but like less than half a dozen times probably.
Yeah.
Barely once a year.
Yeah.
Now it is like we need it, which is scary.
Pretty much all of our friends who run channels relating to history have fallen upon hard times. Apparently their views have all halved this last year. It's just the territory of YouTube and the algorithms and stuff. So ultimately, if we can't get enough members on the website and raise enough money, I think we're going to have to start slowing down a little bit. There will be less sketches on here, as time commitments. We're going to need to get
basically going to have to work part-time somewhere else.
It means that there will be less videos. Hopefully we'll still be uploading, generally, but it will just be less than there are now. And if we get enough website members, it won't slow down at all.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. If enough people are able to sign up for the website and would like to and like what they see there, then things will continue gangbusters.
We are trying very hard on the website. It does look good.
Yes.
Like, it is going well.
As I said earlier, no one's complained yet.
There you go. I think there's a bar.
Most people have been saying that they're quite happy with what they're seeing, I think.
Good.
And we are seriously committed to the website. Historically, we kind of dabbled on Patreon. It was a bit of a sort of hey, if you'd like to, wouldn't it be great?
Patreon for months funded a lot of our props.
Early
and
days,
actors.
it
really did get us.
Yes.
It really helped. Thank you to everyone who ever did that.
Oh God, absolutely. Don't think that I'm not appreciative.
You're not poo-pooing.
So much of I'm not. I wouldn't like to poo-poo.
No.
I genuinely, God, that got us a long way early days when we actually were doing Patreon stuff. But I think what I mean was, the website is going to be so much more than Patreon ever was, I suppose is what I mean. So those of you who perhaps were on Patreon before, and we never committed to regular uploads, we never committed to, hey, you're going to get a load of extra stuff on the Patreon. It was much more of a sort of a, hey, if you can give us a bit, it'll go into the videos and that'll be great, and that's kind of it. You're almost sort of donating it. The website is very much not that. You are paying for the website, and there is stuff on the website. Yes, it will keep the YouTube going, but the website is full of content and is constantly growing, and we're constantly doing more. And as I said, if there's things you want to see that we're not doing, tell us. We'll try and do them if enough people want it.
But and merchandise, and that's going
absolutely
bloody brilliantly.
Yeah,
Thank you so much to everyone that's bought merchandise. So many good reviews.
Absolutely, people have actually left us actual reviews on the website, which is cool.
And people appreciate it's not hugely expensive.
Yeah, I've seen a few people saying it's great that we're not charging like £15 for a mug, which is, we're not making tons of money on it. Maybe this is why we're struggling.
Shit.
We're not making tons of money on the merch.
There you go, there it is.
Right from the start, YouTuber merch is so expensive, isn't it crazy?
YouTuber merch is usually very expensive. We make a lot of our own. And
and that which we don't, we're not sticking a crazy markup on it. I do all the dispatch myself from home. We've not got a warehouse somewhere that does it all, that manages it all. It's literally all us. You buy something, I see that you've bought it, I put it in a box and I send it to you. We try and keep our costs down, but also we're not sticking a ton of money on it. We might make 2 or 3 quid on a mug. We're not making 10 quid every time someone buys a mug off us.
No, that's not what we're doing.
So
that's where we're going wrong.
Yeah, maybe. But no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Please keep buying the merch, because it's just great that people actually want to buy our merch.
So thank you very much for that.
I really love that people are actually just wanting our merch. I'm not really too fussed about whether that makes us loads of money or not. I just want people to have cool merch.
I know what you mean. That's the problem, isn't it? It's just cool to have merch.
So, obviously with the merch, we are planning more.
There's lots more in the pipeline.
So for our captains on the website, you've got some more free stuff coming.
Yes.
It's fair to say that probably January, worst case February, you'll at least see what the next thing is, and there's a fair chance we'll have it ready to go. So captains will be getting theirs early in the new year. We're obviously going to look at some more bundles, because, 80 or 90% of people who bought stuff on the website have bought one of the ration packs, have bought a bundle. So people obviously like buying sets of stuff. So we're totally going to be looking at new sets we could do with different types of merch and make them kind of themed as we go forward.
There's loads of exciting things, I can't wait for that.
The website is building quite a nice little community.
Yes, it is.
A little private Discord server. Everyone on there gets on. Everyone's, having fun conversations, mostly about model making.
There's a lot of that.
Which is,
You like model making, so that's okay.
If you're into model making, get on the website, because boy,
if you enjoy watching 2 men in a brown field talk to you,
wearing brown clothes,
yes, you might like model making.
Yeah.
It's funny because we really should have done travel vlogs as a YouTube format because comedy makes no money.
As it turns out, comedy pays pretty much the worst per view on YouTube that any content pays.
Then you take into account, things like demonetization. Like on YouTube, I'm saying, you take all those things into account, and the fact we only make 2 sketches a month because they take hundreds of hours to make. It's not a good path.
No, deciding to do videos that involve hiring vehicles and setting up sets and getting people on board and getting into costumes and getting props and organising everything and scheduling it all at the same time to make one 8-minute video twice a month, as it turns out,
it's a bad business move.
It's not that easy to be profitable.
Yeah.
Without, as Ollie said earlier, a sponsor on every single video, which most YouTubers would probably, rub their hands together and go, oh, lovely, loads of money. For us, it's like, that is literally what we need to break even every month.
Yeah,
basically.
we've never made much money doing this, but we've always done it because we've always wanted to, and that's kind of it, really.
Absolutely. Well, we always said if we made enough that we could happily live and, put food on our tables, pay our mortgages /rent /bills /whatever normal, just live and not go, shit, I've run out of money.
I do quite want a Lamborghini. But
as you said, you drive a 20-year-old Honda Civic, so fair enough. You want an upgrade, but we've always been happy to just get by. I think is the thing to say. We're not begging you for money, and secretly we're rolling in it at all. We're not trying to live some lavish YouTuber lifestyles here. It would just be really cool if we could keep doing this, just as a living, as a sensible income, and it really wouldn't take too much from you guys if you're up for sticking around for a little bit longer.
Nice. That was good, that.
I hope that didn't sound fake, because I did mean that. I didn't want that to sound.
That was very genuine. Yeah,
good, because I did mean it.
He means it. He means it.
I do. Yes. I can't express how much I would love for the website to pick up and to expand that community and get everyone involved and be coming up with ideas of what everyone wants to see and doing the stuff.
It's a good bunch of people there.
It is. It's a great. It's a great bunch of lads.
There go the Irish
accent.
There go the Irish. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're gone. Any more accents you want to alienate before we move on?
I mean, I suppose I could do Welsh there. Most of them haven't even got the internet, so I don't have to worry about them, do we?
So we've got a lot of videos planned for next year, which is good. Hopefully we don't run out of money before they're all made. Mm-hmm. Some of them are quite ambitious, to be fair. And, we've often said on this channel that we'd love to make a film. This might seem like a bad time to bring this up.
Well, I think we had that. I think part of having the realisation of we're not far off doing a Burning Spitfire was, if we're going to do a Burning Spitfire, should we try and go out with a bang, really, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a stupid opportunity to potentially never get again if we don't try and do it now.
Yeah.
So, potentially early in the new year, we're thinking of revealing an idea to you about a film that we might try to crowdfund.
Why not?
Yeah.
Double down.
Exactly. We're not earning enough money as it is.
I can always put the house on the market. It'll be all right.
Yeah. We'll both remortgage our properties if we have to. No, it will very much be your typical kind of Kickstarter, GoFundMe type. If we don't raise enough, you keep your money type deal. We're not gonna,
Yeah. So if you have any ideas for a film, we're drafting at the moment.
Yeah.
If you know anyone who's a reenactor,
absolutely.
If you have a tank, any of these, if you think you can help with a film, get in touch.
Frankly, if you're an amateur budding, camera operator, cinematographer, anything like that, and you'd love to come and work on a little sort of, probably fairly budget, because
it will be fairly low budget.
It's going to be pretty much all crowdfunded type operation, but we thought, wouldn't it be great if, we owe it to you to at least try and make a proper feature-length film before this potentially comes to an end, right?
And it might not come to an end.
It might not. Hopefully, it bloody won't.
Hopefully, it bloody won't.
You
never know, though. You've got to be. You can't be.
But as legacies go, if finishing off with a 90-minute proper film with a sensible budget, with proper cast and tanks and shit in it, was
that's true.
The thing, I think that'd be an alright way to go.
It'd be Python-esque. I think it'd be a lot of our sketches, worked into a film.
Yeah, it's going to be you and me playing a lot of the parts.
Oh, I imagine the higher the budget, almost the less people will be involved.
I think it's fair to say that basically all speaking roles will be taken up by people you've already seen on the channel.
Yes.
We've talked about this so many times, we've made so many other little notes, we've come up with so many ideas of just odd things we've gone, holy crap, wouldn't that be good for a film?
It's true.
And we've started to do some budgeting, and like, really, I think it's fair to say we probably don't need to raise a ton of money to make something happen.
No, that's true. It's a bold move, isn't it?
Bold, brave, stupid, who knows? Pick any, pick all. But sometime, probably fairly early in the new year, if we get a sort of sensible enough response from you guys that it sounds like it's actually something you'd want to see and you'd be interested in helping us make it, we'll share some more information and, you know.
Yeah, it's funny, the channel is quite old now. We've seen lots of people come and go. You know, this channel is started in like 2013. It's an old channel. You know, been doing this a very long time. So many videos, so many sketches. Yeah, it's been very, very good.
Absolutely. I mean, I occasionally just, you know, I obviously, as we both do, you go through the analytics, don't you? You go, oh, what worked well, what didn't work well. And every time I do that, I get carried away just looking at some of our old videos. I hope that doesn't sound vain, but I get caught up just occasionally going, oh, that was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, that was a really cool shot in that. Oh, that was a really cool little explosion of someone's body in that one, or, you know.
Look how slim I was back then.
Or look how slim we were back, you know, all those sorts of things.
I look trim. Yeah. Is that when I was going to the gym?
Look how young we looked before we had children and mortgages and things.
Yeah.
You know, those sorts of things. But no, it has been a great 10 years.
Yeah, wow.
Well, 11 years for you, and about 6 for me.
Yes.
Have you got a favourite video that we've made?
A favourite video?
Yeah.
Oh God. It's probably because it's our most viewed video.
Okay.
Sketch.
Yeah.
And it's like the German officers at the end of the war, just in the bunker.
Yeah.
Like playing chess.
Absolutely.
That was an idea that we sort of came up with on the back of a napkin that kind of day, and we wrote it so quickly and filmed it and didn't expect it to do well. And immediately, within the first hour, you could tell it was going to do really well. That's the thing with YouTube, when you know, when your videos go out, they kind of tell you how well they're doing and how well they're projected to do. And you can always tell in the first hour or two if that video is going to do really well or not.
A lot of that, to be fair, was the thumbnail of you with the Luger in the mouth. That, until that got us demonetized briefly, that was what did
Hey,
that,
this can be the thumbnail for this. Just replace this with a gun.
No, but that was a bloody good video, to be fair.
What about
absolutely. You? I don't know if I could pick one. Certainly high up on the list has to be the Silencers video.
Oh yeah.
That was just great fun. I think it had some really good moments in it. I think it looked great. The silenced stem was just such a cool gun to work with.
As we were filming that though, there were truckloads of people who were taking tours of the site, driving past every 20 minutes.
Occasionally going, hey, is that Squire?
As I'm holding a silencer over his member.
Yeah, that did happen actually. We did actually have people see us do that, didn't we? But that was a good video though.
That was a good video.
The embarrassment aside, which to be fair happens in most
There's
videos.
a level of like public shame and embarrassment with this job that you have to kind of accept. There's so many times we've been in public dressed terribly.
Usually it's Nazis.
It's usually Nazis. Yeah.
Don't say the word Nazis too much. That'll get this video demonetized.
It's usually
Nazis or Hitler. Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. Our first Saving Private Ryan video where we went to the actual beach, like a public beach when it was busy in July.
Every video we've made at a beach, which is just too many.
Oh, so many beaches.
Been embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the most embarrassing one for you? Doing the Saving Private Ryan one where I briefly had my trousers around my ankles and we were rolling around on the floor with like a loop of sausages. Going dressed as redcoats with an actual Tunisian man in Arabic dress and an Indian lady.
That was rough.
Going as pirates and doing silly voices to each other for about an hour while people walk past us.
On a public beach.
Yeah, which one would you say embarrassed you the most?
They're all fairly tame, I think, compared to, you know, dressing as like, you know, members of the Wehrmacht and running around National Trust sites and things.
Yeah, true.
Those are being asked to leave. That's happened before.
You're talking about the time we were,
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, we're probably not welcome at Holcombe Hall anymore.
No, God no. Now let's talk about upcoming videos, because we've got a few of those planned.
Yeah.
I want to do when gamers join the Air Force. Because
so
our
you
gamers
want to do that, that's probably going to be out not long after this video.
It might be in production by the time you see this.
Yes.
Our gamers
hopefully.
joining the army video did really well, and that was the most fun video we've made in a long time because we got loads of friends together and just had a laugh. So we'll do another one of them.
Yep.
That'll be good, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, the reception to that video was very positive.
Oh
so.
yeah. I want to do a video on the brain gun and the Spandau.
Yep, absolutely.
So that'll hopefully do quite well as well.
Yep. We've been talking about doing a sort of modern SAS video for about the last 10 months.
I would like to do a couple of guys who keep claiming they're in the SAS.
Yeah.
That'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
We've got like a page of like 30 ideas.
It's kind of nuts. I mean, last I looked, I think we had about 8 or 10 scripts that are like partly noted or written of stuff that we want to be doing.
Fairly prolific. But it's too cold to go out and film anything. We write.
Yeah, this is pushing it, frankly. I don't know why the hell you said we should stay outside for this video.
I'm freezing my nuts off.
Yeah, my nuts are about the only thing that's okay at the moment because there's quite a few layers there, but my hands I can barely feel.
If we're going to have a nice candid chat to camera, a nice walk in the cold, brisk air.
Yeah.
Clear the head, just...
Oh,
Yeah.
When we said we needed to be concise, you thought let's go somewhere really cold so we won't be out there too long. We'll save everything really quickly and get it done.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, this
Did it work?
This video is probably already about 15 minutes long, so I'm going to say no.
That's longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah, it probably is, isn't it? Sorry about that.
We
Those of you who are
apologise.
still here.
You're not used to just sitting and watching us talk.
If you like this, there's much more of it over on the website.
That's not going to drive people to the website.
Oh. I mean, those who are still here clearly are liking what they're seeing, right? So
hey, you're right.
If you're still here, there's like half
You'll
a dozen...
like the website.
There's like half a dozen videos of us just
Right.
basically doing this, talking about all sorts of different
Let's
bollocks.
wrap this up.
Okay. Thank you so much to everyone, whatever your involvement with the channel up to now has been, however you've engaged with us, whether you're just watching the odd video, whether you've been with us from the start, whether you've donated to us on the website, on Patreon, bought us merch, or a prolific commenter, or someone known to us. Thank you for still being here.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Even just watching the videos makes a bit of a difference, so just keep hitting refresh. If that's all you
I don't think that actually works.
That doesn't do anything, but
No, that doesn't actually work. No, but thank you. We really do appreciate it. And hopefully everything will be okay.
Hopefully we'll be here in another few, I was going to say years, but hey, let's just say months. Let's
see how the next few months go.
Hopefully we'll be here another few months and be able to say, hey, we've done it. It's going to keep going and it's going to get better and better.
And we'll make a film.
And we'll make a flipping film.
Yeah, we're fairly committed to that.
I think we kind of are now. There is definitely going to be a Kickstarter in the new year for a film like that. That's happening, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, and if we raise £100, it'll just be a low budget film.
Nice. Yeah, that's fair enough. If it gets into 4 figures,
Hey, that'll be good.
it's going to be at least 60 minutes long, let's say that.
Whoa.
No, well, maybe 5 figures, I don't know, but
If you donate 50p, you can be in it.
stop making commitments we can't keep.
Oh yeah,
So-
sorry, disregard that. Anyway, thank you so much. We hope you have a pleasant day, evening.
Yeah, and a festive period, however you may or may not celebrate it.
Yes. You can tell it's really nearly Christmas because we're bloody freezing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap it up, Bill.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Say goodbye, Bill.
Goodbye, Bill.
It's going to be long, that.